Aries, this week, a little bit of strength, a little bit of speed, and a little bit of creativity. Let's see which cards you have. First card, Strength card. It's telling you that whatever situation you're in at the moment, you need to be strong. You need to know exactly how you're going to get through the situation that you find yourself in, because the water here in the picture is telling you that you've got to circumnavigate a few obstacles. What are those obstacles? But also the boar in this picture tells you that you've got to be ever so slightly stubborn on your approach to everything. Stick to your guns this week, Aries. Know exactly what you want to do and how you're going to do it, because things are moving very quickly. As you can see in this picture, the horse is galloping away, because your next card is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords knows exactly what he wants to do, and he really wants to get on with it. And in fact, patience isn't an option. You want it now, and you want it yesterday. So go grab it, go do it, go and make it really happen for you, because it's all coming into place, because your last card is the King of Wands, and the King of Wands goes, yeah, I've got there. I've got my confidence. I know exactly what I'm doing. I am the king of creativity. I have my eye on a plan, and this is exactly what I'm executing. This week, Aries, be bold, be strong, be brave, and be the King of Wands. Taurus, this week, a little bit of bad habits, a little bit of confidence, and a little bit of inner knowledge. Well, Taurus, let's have a look and see what this week brings you. First card, the Devil. The Devil card is all about your bad bits, your addictions, your naughty habits. What are you guilty of? All of them? Maybe. Maybe you need to stop doing things in the way that you have. Maybe you stop thinking in the way you are. Maybe stop reacting in the way you are. And maybe take a leaf out of the Fox's book and sit back a little bit and take a look at what's going on around you, so that you can understand what people are about, rather than coming out with your defense mechanisms, with all your swords going, oh, I'm ready for a battle if you come near me. No, stop that. It doesn't work anymore, Taurus. We can all see you for what you are, because guess what? You are the bull standing in your own field, and we can see you. There's nothing else around you. So allow yourself to hide in the shadows and observe. That means being objective. Sit back, look at actually how people are wanting to be with you, how they want you to receive the lovely things actually that they're giving you. It's not all about the battle. Not everybody is going to keep fighting with you all the time. Trust in the process, and know that by taking a little bit of a back step and understanding, oh, what's actually coming towards me is actually good for me, then you'll be able to get rid of your bad bits, your bad habits, Taurus. Stop them now. Stop being stubborn. Stop being defensive. Because your next card out is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands says, if you do this, your confidence is going to get so much better. But is it, Taurus, that you just can't help yourself? You've just got to be the devil in disguise. Why? It doesn't work anymore. Stop it. Because the High Priestess comes here and she says, you know exactly what you need to do, but actually, on occasions when somebody wrongfoots you, you just can't help yourself. Well, do you know what? You know what you need to do. In that fact, I don't need to tell you, but I'm having to give you a little bit of a kick this week, Taurus. Come on, sharpen yourself up, stop being defensive, embrace what comes towards you, because it's only lovely stuff, and your week will look a lot better. Gemini, this week, a little bit of justice yet again, a little bit of sun, and a little bit of giving. Let's see which cards you have. First card out, Justice card. Balance and harmony and justice. Everything is coming back to you. We've had this story before a few weeks ago in your weekly readings, that something happened a long time ago that shouldn't have happened, and justice is going to prevail. Well, Gemini, it's coming back for you. Even more stuff is coming back to you that you are going to be proved right on. You know full well you weren't in the wrong. You've always held on to that, but it's been a really tough ask to get through the waves that have been trying to drown you for such a long time. The absolute tsunami of injustice has been upon you, but actually coming into a much, much better phase. And because the justice is coming back, the balance and harmony is coming back. Because here, the justice, she holds the scales, and scales need to be balanced, because if we're out of balance, then things are in the wrong. But everything's the right way up. And the justice sword is giving you direction, and you know exactly which direction you want to go in. You've got your plans, you know exactly what you want to do, and how you're going to do it. But not only that this week, Gemini, this is the first of two major arcana, because your next major arcana you just can't go wrong on, because it's a sun card. And really, what do I need to say about the sun? Except it's wonderful. We love it. We love a bit of sun on us, especially here in the UK where it's been so wet and miserable and cold and, well, whatever. A little bit of sunshine goes a long way. A little bit of positivity. Let's go with that. A little bit of positivity is coming back into your life. Well, we know that because we've got the Justice card here. She's so wanting to help you. It's her second revisit in the space of about a month. So you are doing really, really well, Gemini. You're coming into your own. Embrace this, love it, want it, need it. Go forwards. However, keep measured, because here the Queen is saying, well, you're coming out of the bad time. That's all the waves in the picture. And you've got your arm in a sling, so you're still a little battered and bruised. Take your time. Be kind to yourself. Give in measure. Give in balance. In fact, actually give completely out of balance. Only give 1% to everybody so that they all give you 99% back. That's the smart monkey trick. Don't give so much to everybody. Find some time to have a little bit of rest, a little bit of respite. Whatever it is, take a little bit more slowly. You don't need to go at speed because you've achieved what you needed to achieve of late. You can coast a little bit, but just know that this week you're going to be vindicated on every level. Cancer, this week, a little bit of learning, a little bit of introspection, and a little bit of something better. Let's see which cards you have. First one, Page of Swords. The sword is in the ground because you need to just take some time out, because there is something you need to learn. Or is it something you actually need to come to terms with? And I feel that that's the right concept. There's something that you need to understand, you need to come to terms with. Maybe you need to accept something that is going against the grain for you. You don't want to accept it, but you're going to have to. Because if you do accept what is happening around you, it will make that process, even though maybe it's not a nice process, because usually when we've got to accept something, there's a negativity stuck behind it. When we've got to accept a process and understand a process, it makes it easier because we've understood it and accepted it. We've taken away the battle. This week, Cancer, take away the battle. Learn what you need to learn. Understand where it needs to fit into the right places, because your next card is the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about introspection, going deep inside yourself, understanding deep inside what everything is about, where you need to make adjustments, how and why you need to make those adjustments. What can you do that's better within you? How can you think in a different way? Because perhaps if you've been thinking in this way, wouldn't it be a good idea if you turn the egg timer upside down and think in the completely opposite way? By thinking in the complete opposite way this week, you're going to get insight, and ultimately from the introspection we need insight. Insight on this picture is the flame. That is the flame of creativity. It's going to give you the answer that maybe you've been searching for quite a long time, because ultimately your last card is the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is telling you, look, you've tried every avenue. You've filled all those cups up, but actually there's two new cups in front of you. You've tried everything. And as I've just said, turn the egg timer upside down. And even if it isn't a metaphorical, if it isn't an actual walk away, but it's a metaphorical think and walk away within your mind, you've got two new cups in front of you. You're walking to a new territory, because the moon in this picture is saying perhaps you've been deluding yourself for quite a long time and you haven't looked at the reality of everything. This week, Cancer, look at the reality, do the acceptance, because you're going to get your moment. Leo, this week, a little bit of transition, a little bit of joy, and some focus. let's see which cards you have. First card is the wonderful, not Ten of Swords. Oh dear, Leo, come on. Pull those swords out of your head. Stop overthinking everything. Stop overdoing everything. Stop over worrying everything. Just stop. I've probably said that to you before, but just stop. Put the swords together and turn them around. You're not the victim here. Stop making it about you. Turn it around, turn the swords around, and think in a brand new direction. Think of the opposite way. Yes, life may have been tough of recent. We know that. It's been going on for far too long for Leo. And I said to you the other week, stop being a little pussycat and learn to be the big roaring lion. Come on, roar your way to success. Put yourself back on the map. Because you were doing well last week, but so what's happened? What's happened? What's put you back in this bad space? Because the Ten of Swords really isn't a very nice card. But in it, I'm taking its literal meaning. Transition. Think in a different way. Do in a different way. Go on a different path. This is not about you. This is about everybody else. But you do your default pattern. Come away from that default. It's not about you. Okay? Get message, please, from me, Leo. I'm doing my best to inform you. So, find your direction. Know it's not about you. Know that you're good enough. Stop moving forwards, because once you do, your joy card comes in, and your joy card is all about a bit of celebration, a bit of happiness, whatever it is. Find your wonderful moment. However you want to celebrate joy. Do you want to go out with some friends? Do you want to have a nice meal? Want to go and buy yourself something nice to make you feel better, or just have a nice long soak in the bath? I don't know. Whatever it is, have that joy moment. Enjoy having a new idea away from this. In fact, these two couldn't be the polar opposites if they tried. But once you do, the joy comes in and it goes, guess what? Focus. Let the old part of you die. Oh yes, let the Ten of Swords die. And the new part of you start coming forward, start going forwards, start moving in the way that you really need to, because you can't go wrong. Chariot card, major arcana, for everything is going to start changing as soon as you decide to change how you're thinking. Virgo, this week, a little bit of contentment, a little bit of resignation, and then the end of the world. Let's have a look at what your cards are saying. First card, Ten of Cups, contentment. So, in essence, you've got contentment everywhere. Everything is starting to look exactly how you'd like it, because Virgo, you love having everything just how you want it, how you need it, and how you like it. And there's a rainbow in the back of this picture, so you're coming into a better time. Everything is starting to work in the way that it should do for you, and you're feeling that sense of joy, that sense of happiness, that sense of contentment, that sense of completion within you. You've finally got there. You've been working on something for quite a long time, and you're getting there. It's starting to show. It's starting, the green shoots, even though we're in December, we are seeing the green shoots of something good coming through. So you're feeling content and happy because you know you've done all the right things. However, a bit of an oxymoron this, because you've also had to pick your battles wisely, and you've had to become resigned to certain situations. Maybe things haven't gone at the same pace that you've wanted them to go at. Maybe you've had to change your thought processes into the bargain, because there's many thoughts in his backpack here, many thoughts. And maybe that's where the battle bean is. You've thought this, you've thought that, and you thought this, that and the other. You've had to operate through different aspects. You've had to consider different aspects. But in each aspect you've tried. That's the battle. You've tried every single time through every different aspect. And you've still got a few ideas on the ground. And you've still got somebody trying to help you with those ideas and those concepts. But actually, I'd say to you, be content. Contentment, wholeness. Everything's going the right way with what you have now, because it's all working for you. Because actually, your universe card is telling you that all you've got to do now is free yourself from the rigidity of the past, because you're stuck in rock here. That's very rigid. Allow yourself to become more fluid, because by being more fluid, you're able to get out of this rock. You're able to embrace something new. You're able to do exactly what you want. And by allowing the river to flow in your life, this pot of gold at the end of the rainbow on this card is going to come to fruition. It's all looking good, Virgo, this week. Stay calm and get on with it. Libra, a little bit of actually harvest, and a little bit of loss of direction again. Okay, Libra, let's see which cards you have. First card, the little bit of because you keep trying and it's not working. Well, maybe you need to realign yourself. Maybe you need to just let things disappear in that lovely river that's in this card. Just let go of old concepts, old ideas, because being tenacious on certain situations just doesn't work for you anymore, Libra. We've been trying to get you through. We've been trying to get you balanced. But there's something in you that you're being... Okay, the word stubborn's coming to mind. You're being stubborn on something. What is this stubbornness? What is it that you can't transition from? What are you stuck on the rock about? Dig deep this week. Have a look. There's many cups, 3 cups in front of him. And you've tried and you've tried and you've tried again. But the hope is sat behind you. That means if you understand the stories from those situations that are broken, that haven't worked out in front of you, that you've got full knowledge of, and there's one little speck deep inside one of those cups that you haven't entertained, dig deep, find out what it is, because there is something new for you. And then with that newness, you can walk over to the bridge and you can get to your new castle, your new home. Where is that new home in your mind? What is that metaphor of that new home? What is the bit that you're not seeing? You're not understanding, but once you get it, you're going to be in a better space. Come on, Libra, get there, because once you do, guess what? Actually, all your answers start turning up. The reward, the harvest. Because when we harvest, we sell things and we get the money for it. That's wonderful reward, but within the metaphor. You're going to get everything that you want. It's just a small thought process away. Please, Libra, can we get there? Because your last card, again, we've gone a bit oxymoron on this. Whilst we got the reward, it's saying, in the back of this picture, because you don't know which direction to go in, once you get your answer, the little door in the very back of this picture, because you've tried and you've tried again, and you're knackered, you're exhausted, you don't know what to do. The little door in the back of this picture is so tiny, but so is the answer in the bottom of one of these cups in front of you. The answer is such a small little thing that once you comprehend that, your life is going to take off for you. Let me know how you get on, Libra, in the comments. Thanks, bye. Scorpio, this week, a new journey, a little bit of inheritance, and a little bit of joy. Let's see which cards you have. First card, the Fool. Well, Scorpio, you're about to embark on a new journey. I'm delighted, Scorpio, because last week we had the Prince of Darkness all around you and you were doing a few negativities. Anyway, this week, this is joyous, isn't it? This is wonderful because you're starting a new journey. It means you've actually understood the process, you've understood and you've had a bit of a breakthrough and you're starting to move forwards in a much better way. So you've been coming through a bit of an experience of late over the last while. Well, we all know about that. I won't bang on, but you're getting there. It's going to start happening for you. Just remember, you're not taking too much with you on your new journey in the way that you're thinking and how you're doing and what you're going to entertain. Because by doing that, a lucky card comes to you, your inheritance card. And the inheritance card means actually you've learned to receive. And this is wonderful. This is a huge breakthrough, allowing things to come to you. Because when we're in negativity, we're very good at pushing everything away from us. But when we're in the state of reception and allowing, those wonderful things come to us and new things come and find you, and they touch you, literally physically touch you. All you have to do is say thank you, and then you're going to feel so much better within yourself, because this is exactly what you've been trying to achieve for such a long time. Something good is coming towards you. Your new journey is enabling all of that. And as a result, Scorpio, there's going to be a good reason for celebration and joy and happiness. Traditionally, the cards are marriage. However, we're not doing that. But we have the 4 rods here, the 4 wands, and they're all about security, balance, step by step process. Everything is a process in life. Everything is one step at a time. And so that we maintain our balance by taking that one step at a time. But also, you can cross over the river here and go to your new castle within your mind, because that security, that knowledge, that understanding that has enabled this new journey to start for you is coming your way. Sagittarius, this week, a little bit of Cinderella, I know it's panto season, and a little bit of utopia, followed by a little bit of wonderfulness. Let's see which cards you have. First card, 3 swords. Okay, Cinderella needs to go to the ball. Come on, Sagittarius, we had this a few weeks ago. You need to get yourself back up off the floor, out of the dungeons, your ball gown on, go to the ball, feel wonderful, okay, and put the swords behind you. Yes, I know, in panto season, it's behind you. Anyway, yes, actually, I'm going to use that. The past is behind you. You don't need to continue with this worry. You don't need to continue putting yourself down. You don't need to keep feeling not good enough. You don't need to do any of these things, because you've come up along your journey so well. So why have you fallen over again this week? Come on, Sagittarius, back up, be Cinderella, look beautiful, feel amazing, enjoy the wonderful clothes that you're wearing, do the look at me, because you're wonderful fire sign, take the leaf out of Leo's book, look at me, I'm here, and you'll then get the happiness, the joy and the utopia that you would like, because you have this concept that the world should be so simple. And yes, it should be, but unfortunately it's not. Anyway, hold on to that wonderful naive quality, because utopia is a naive quality. Work out how you want to make your life happier, better, more full of the things that you want in your life that are going to give you everything that you need. Stop struggling with everything. Definitely stop struggling with everything, and allow yourself to move forward, because once you do that, right, your Knight of Cups comes in, and he is your card of love, but this is about allowing everything to come towards you, and allow everything to come towards you. Navigate that metaphorical sea, that metaphorical waves around you, everybody else's miserableness, and allow yourself to enjoy everything that's on the horizon, because I keep telling you, we're out of the bad times, we're coming into the good. Stop being Cinderella and have a little bit of the past. It's behind you, most definitely, and I'll see you next week. Capricorn, this week, a little bit of the Tower, followed by a little bit of imprisonment, maybe that's in the Tower, followed by the King of Cups, who's trying to give you something. Let's see which cards you have. Okay, the Tower. I let the cat out of the bag before I got it. The Tower. What is going on, Capricorn? What are you doing? What is going on around you? Are you having a bit of a 360 and looking at everything and reevaluating everything still? Because I thought last week I got you going in the right direction. Now, Capricorn, this transition for you, stop wandering around going, where do I need to look at this and this and this and this? You've had all the right ideas, you've had all the right concepts, now can you focus on them? And be the tower of strength. Instead of the tower that's falling apart, be the tower of strength, knowing what you want to do, knowing how it's going to evolve. Hold on to it. You're known for being a little bit stubborn, so be stubborn in your thought processes. Don't let other people challenge you. So here at the bottom of the picture, the sea is coming in. It's drowning the houses beneath the tower. Other people's ideas and concepts are not your ideas and concepts. Hold on to what you believe. Know that you're doing the right thing. If you've got to have an argument, but be strong within your argument. Know exactly what you need to do. And I'm not spending too much time on it because your Eight of Swords comes in here, and deep in your mind you're going, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I'm stuck. I can't see the direction I need to go in. Yes, you can. Come on. Take off the blindfold. Be the strong tower. Dig deep. Get yourself out of the hole that you found yourself. You're not stuck in prison. Get yourself out of it. Use all those swords as all the ideas, all the concepts, all the things that you know you've been wanting to do of late. Stop having second thoughts. Stop turning it in on yourself of, oh, am I good enough? Of course you are. Anyway, moving swiftly on, the King of Cups comes in and he says, look, I'm catching fish left, right and centre. And some fish, okay, they're the ideas. The fish are the ideas. Some of those ideas are good. Some of those ideas aren't so good. And again, we've still got the stormy waters here. Sit, observe, know that you're in the right position. You're the king. You're sat on your throne. The king's gone through an awful lot to get to where he's got to. Understand that you're good enough. Know that you've got to filter through everything, and maybe you just need to continue to twist on a variation of a theme that you've come up with, and then do it. Okay, see you next week, Capricorn. Bye. Aquarius, this week, a little bit of assessment, a little bit of battered and bruised, and a little bit of hard work. Let's have a look which cards you have. First card, Judgment card. Yes, you've got to assess the situation that you're in. Look at everything. Oh, we've been round this roundabout many times lately, haven't we, Aquarius? Look at the situation you find yourself in. Look at everybody properly and know that nothing is going to change. The only person who can change is you, Aquarius. Okay? And you're an air sign, so you can change just like that, like the wind, blow in the opposite direction. Exactly what you've got to do. Look at the back of this card. The knight is walking through the doorway where the light is in the top of this card. Walk through that doorway. Walk through to the light. Come away from situations that you know are not going to change. Or people. Never mind, whichever. Walk away. Have a new way of thinking about things. If you always try and put the square peg in the round hole, it's never going to work, because your next card is the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is going, oh God, I'm exhausted from all of this. I've tried and I keep trying, and yes, you're very resilient and you're a bit battered and bruised and you keep thinking outside the box. Keep thinking outside the box, Aquarius. You need to do that because that is your way of doing things. You're not good being confined because you're the air sign. You're blowing all over the place. Stop trying to hem yourself in. You did. It doesn't work for you. Actually, do you know what? That's what you need to understand. Stop trying to conform to everything. It doesn't work for you. You are a free spirit. Don't go near the sides of the four walls if you're in that box, and preferably learn how to operate outside of the box. And then the trick is to learn to make it look like you're doing the same as everybody else, but in reality you're doing your own thing. So here your Nine of Wands is saying you're battered and bruised, but you're still putting your head down and you're still going to get on and do it. Yes, get on and do it, and get extra creative thinking outside the box. And once you put your mind to it, the hard work is going to pay off. The lucky cat is here to help you. The lucky cat wants everything to be good for you. Put your head down now. Focus on exactly what you need to do outside the box. Allow yourself to be free in whatever your processes are. And this week is going to take off for you. See you next week, Aquarius. Bye. Pisces, this week, a little bit of filtering, a little bit of balancing, and your Ace of Cups has come in. Let's have a look. First card, Page of Cups. You've got to filter everything. You've got lots of fish coming into your cup here. Some fish are good, some fish are bad, and being the Pisces, we're fishes. Know which fish is a good fish and know which fish you don't need. Get rid of what you don't need. And yes, that causes turbulence around you, because actually, although we've got two fish in our sign, we can be quite singular at times. And maybe that singularity might just help you traverse what is going on this week, because the waves around you here is saying things are still having to be navigated. You're just having to turn a blind eye to everything. In fact, do you know what? Just stay in bed maybe. Just pull your duvet up over your head and enjoy some you time, or sit nicely in bed with your electric blanket on and watch a bit of Netflix. Have a little bit of you time. Judge what you need to, not judge. Understand what you need to filter, understand what you need to play with. That's what I'm going with. Understand what you need to play with and what you don't need to play with, because maybe there's quite a few fools around you at the moment. Yeah, we won't give them any more airtime. The next card is Temperance, and retop your batteries. Don't give where it's not appreciated. Yeah, that's pretty apt. Don't give where it's not appreciated. Know that you've got the right people in your life. Know where you don't need to give anything. And top your own batteries up this week. So I'm back to being in bed with the duvet and watching a bit of Netflix. And start enjoying a little bit of just downtime. Don't push yourself too much, because within this setting, you're going to get some inspiration. And that's badly needed, because coming towards you is, well, I keep saying something lovely is coming towards you. It just seems to be taking its time, Pisces. I don't know why. Maybe it's got a flat tire along the way. But anyway, the Ace of Cups is coming towards you. Something is trying to come towards you. Maybe that's why you need to top up your batteries. Perhaps because we had the Ten of Swords in Pisces last week. Not very nice. You need to still keep topping up your batteries, understanding what you're needing to change, learn, accept, do differently, all those kind of things. It's still this wonderful thing that's coming towards you is coming. Embrace, learn to receive, because the Ace of Cups is about a gift that is being given to you, and sometimes it's overwhelming, but if you get yourself prepared nicely, Pisces, it'll come. Maybe they went to the garage and got the puncture repaired, but it's coming towards you. Time out this week. Enjoy Netflix. See you later, Pisces.